Hello everyone, welcome back to Zoned In, and on today's episode, it's going to be a little different. For one, Kevin's not here, so I'm going to be running the show today. Basically, I'm going to be doing a reaction to music, because we haven't, started getting into that, and I've been really interested into music. And it's been a thought for a little while, but now I'm happy to announce that it's going to actually come into effect. If you haven't subscribed, then what are you doing? Go down below and subscribe to our channel to keep watching more content like this. And on top of that, if you like this video, go ahead down below and like it, and also comment your favorite part of the video. Alright? So without further ado, let's get on with this video. Today we're going to be listening to Brockhampton's Roadrunner, New Light, New Machine. And it's been 2 years since their last album, and I'm really excited to see that they dropped another album after, taking a break for 2 years. They did drop some singles, I gotta give them that, but it's been a while since they dropped an album, and I'm happy to see it now. So we got 13 songs, and it's at 46 minutes total, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. We're gonna start with Buzz Cut featuring Danny Brown. Ooh, I love the beat on this, dude. I wonder, did Romeo produce this? The bass, oh my god, dude. We let the dope boys out. Ooh. Yo, Kevin going in with these bars, bro. I love it, I love it. Facts. He's spitting. Woo. Now we slowed down. Ooh. I love this, dude. It drives me crazy. Ooh, Jumbo with the vocals. And Merlin. Merlin goated, bro. I love that guy. It's like angelic at the end. Wow, this is really good so far. So now we got Chain On by JPEGMAFIA, so let's get to it. I've heard the song before. They dropped it on YouTube like during summer one of the weeks, and I listened to it, and I honestly really liked it. It was really chill and stuff. So the production on these instrumentals are so good, man.
Go ahead, throw a chain on, nigga. Tell them boys where you came from, nigga. Tell them boys why stay up late. Trying to say.
Fifth string, young Peggy Ringo. Slick with the ink, these melodies need Duolingo. Used to get 50 views, now they need Peggy's momentum.
Ooh, the momentum? I like this. He's riding on the beat.
Niggas done took this road and failed, they ain't have proper placement. I don't need 6 seconds, you remember Vine.
Ooh. Oh, Vine. Oh my god, they got Dom on this? Ooh. Oh my god, bro, he's speaking some deep shit. Oh my god, I did not expect Dom to be on this. The last time I heard it was on YouTube, and they only had 2 verses. I think it was Kevin and it was JPEG. And if anyone knows about Brockhampton, we know that Dom, he's like the lyricist of the group, and he's speaking like Bible lines and stuff, which I didn't catch on the first time, but I heard it and I was like, okay, he's gonna be speaking some biblical stuff, and it's gonna be like deep layers and stuff. So honestly, so far these songs are 2 for 2. Like, I really like Buzz Cut because of like the rawness of it, and then Chain On was like really chill and groovy. So let's get on with it.
It looks so different to me. It's like you
oh my god, it's so groovy.
My songs, chill my boy. Talking money, fuck
fuck is you saying? Non-comprehensive money finish sentences.
I love it, man. I love it so much. It'll be okay. No matter what they say about us, it'll be okay. No matter what they say about us, I know that it'll be okay. The song is so good. I love it. Especially the hook. They got Shawn Mendes on this. It's crazy. I think this is SoGone SoFlexy. Ooh, Matt Champion. I'm in the backyard thinking I need. Goddamn. Oh my god, Matt, dude. Before we get to ASAP Rocky and ASAP Ferg on that song, all I'm gonna say is right now it's 3 for 3. I feel like my favorite song right now has got to be Count on Me, just because of the hook. But all of them are such good songs. From now onwards, I believe this is all new stuff to me. Anyways, let's get on with BANKROLL featuring ASAP Rocky and ASAP Ferg.
My dick should be tonguing. You ain't got drip like this, can't talk like this. Speaking the truth.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh! That's so good. And we right back at it. Okay, Merlin. Okay, wow. BANKROLL was crazy. I really liked Ferg's verse in the beginning. And then I like the fact that Rocky and Merlin were switching up like crazy. And I think the hook was with Matt. And I like the hook there too. Honestly, the production was really good. There was moments where it slowed down and then it came back hard hitting with a bass hit. Oh my god, it was so good. So far, it's 4 for 4 for me. So let's keep this going. We got The Light. Wow, the guitar. Wow. I got chills. Damn. Ooh. The jumbo switch up. Wow, okay. So The Light, with that song, it looks like it was just Joba and Kevin, but they really brought some heavy hitting bars. And on top of that, they got the electric guitar playing in the background. That really brought so much power to what they were saying. It looked like, or it sounded like a lot of dark stuff was happening. I could only catch on like part of what Joba was saying when it comes to like his household. And then Kevin trying to live his life and trying to, I think it's trying to open up to his sexuality. Wow. This was a really good song. We're on track 6. It's Windows featuring SoGone SoFlexy.
Feels good to get this shit out the mud. Nigga made it from hard times and still love for the slums. Nigga, money that's a fact now. Bitch,
Merlin.
don't know how to act now.
But the floor not nice. No. Watch for your wife. I might take her out your life. You know she with my white tee. Get it at me like a check, but my name not Nike. Yeah. My number not a lottery.
Check not Nike. Wow. Wow. Go Merlin. Go Merlin. Go Merlin.
Like your face was made of plexi. I can fuck around and get
I can see through your shit like, oh my god, I can see through your face. No, I can see through your shit. Hold on, we gotta back it up. I can see through your bullshit like your face was made of plexi. Oh, I can see through your bullshit like your face was made of plexi. Wow. Okay. So that song was by far the longest song on their album. The most of their songs are like 2 to 3 minutes. One's 4 minutes. That one was like 6 minutes. And all I could say to that is that at first it started off pretty hype, I'm not gonna lie. But then when we got to Kevin's lines, and when we got to Kevin's verses, and when we got to Joba's verses especially, that's when stuff started getting more serious. But wow, that was really good, honestly. I know Joba mentioned something about COVID-19, and I think he mentioned like tear gas, or like the police. He mentioned a lot about the police. So I'm definitely going to listen to this and see what he has to say about it. The next song is called I'll Take You On by Charlie Wilson. Well, featuring Charlie Wilson. Ooh! This makes me want to jump. I like this hook. It gives me like Count on Me vibes, where it's like collectively talking and like harmonizing with each other. It's like the same type of vibe, but it's like way more fast paced. That's for sure.
You say that you love it when I
Ooh, Bareface. Wow. I really enjoyed the vocals at the end of that. That was like angelic at that time. At the end of that, it felt like angelic. But honestly, this song, you could hear it in some stores. It's pretty poppy, and everyone had a good collective like voice together. And then we had Bareface on vocals singing as well. That was honestly really good too. So all in all, that was a pretty good song. This person, Charlie Wilson, I've never really recognized this guy before. That must have been him at the end of it, because I've never heard anyone's voice from that group sound like that. So now we're on track 8, which is Old News featuring Baird. I'd say Baird because of the I. But let's get on with it.
I did this all for you.
Wow, this is like, I love the hi-hats on this.
You don't hear me, but I watch your earrings from the PJs, treat you like an heiress.
Ooh! So that's the end of Old News. I really liked Old News. The hook especially really came at me fast, and I didn't expect it, because the way the vocal was going, it was like kind of medium pace. It was kind of slow, but then they added like the scratch, the DJ scratch, and then all of a sudden it just starts going fast, hitting with hi-hats. I'm like, whoa, when the hell did they come in with this? So honestly, this is a save. It's honestly really good job on their part. I really enjoy this music. So far, honestly, like, I really enjoy all 8 songs. And I know it sounds biased because, you know, I like their music, but in all honesty, like, the production is just so good. I don't think I've heard a song that's like that I disliked yet. Anyways, let's get back. We got track number 9, which is What's the Occasion. So let's do this.
What's the occasion? I know my sweat like a low. See this house and I home. I made my Sunday mornings feel like Friday nights. I feel like booby miles under these Friday lights. What's the occasion?
What is the occasion?
I stay running from something I can't see. True colors blinding, fuck away from me. What's the occasion?
High pitch.
What's the occasion?
What's the Occasion? Honestly, I really like that one too. It was like slower. It was much slower than the other songs so far, and a lot more light. I really like Jova's verse, and I think that might have been Kevin at the end, with his voice changed up. But in my opinion, I feel like What's the Occasion was pretty good too. Definitely gonna give that a listen. You know, I can imagine just like laying down and listening to that song and just relaxing, just vibing with it, you know. Track 10, which is When I Ball.
My mama said I didn't come into this world with tears. Instead, I welcome her with open eyes and open ears.
Always used to tell me I can be everything I wanna be.
Okay.
But it's hard to see, it's hard to be.
She lost was stillborn tragedy. Gritting the teeth down to the root, pain like a cavity. Holding hands like they
Went
glue.
down the root
Radio
like a
changing
cavity.
on news. Valentine's
Wow.
with an ex of
Here I go, I'm gonna spread my wings. All grown up, let go and look at me.
This is definitely Jova. These last 2 songs so far have been a lot more chill. Old News was like, it was chill and it had a higher beat, but What's the Occasion and When I Ball are definitely more like, you're just laying down in bed, you're relaxing, and you listen to the song and you just start like, you feel calm the whole time. It's really calming. It's really relaxing for sure. I like these songs. I know it's a switch up from the other music that they produced on the first 8 tracks, but 9 and 10 definitely brought like a whole different vibe to it, and I really like it. On to the next one, which is number 11. It's Don't Shoot Up the Party. I actually heard this from Kevin Abstract's live the day of the song being released, or the album being released, and when I saw that, I was like, when I heard it, I was like, oh my god, it was intense. So all I'm gonna say right now is it's a whole switch up from what I've heard in 9 and 10. So let's get on with this.
All American self-hatred runs deep. White boys, all I see whenever I sleep. Hopped off the ship, I land on my feet. In Corpus Christi, I got my own street. Don't shoot up
The party, yep.
Don't shoot up the party. Please don't shoot up the
party. Don't shoot up the party.
Ladies out with my dogs, but the city closed. You in for a hell of a ride.
Stay down, I'm sorry. Stay down, you're ugly. Oh. People need more money. These white people don't love me. Oh. Don't shoot up the party.
Please.
Don't shoot up the party.
Ooh, I love this.
What's the issue? Why you gotta grab that pistol? Don't shoot up the party. Don't shoot up the
And they shot it up. What? Why? Why did they have to shoot up the party? I heard it the first time, and I gotta say, it was good in that moment, because I was like, this is definitely new. I've never heard this before from them. And now hearing it again, it's the same. It just gives me the same vibes as yesterday. It was so good. Just hearing the alien type beat where it's like, wee, wee, and it was like going up and down. I really like that instrumental. And then Kevin's verses in the beginning and around the middle was also really, really, really serious and really hard hitting. So I really did enjoy that song. It was like it brought a serious message, but then it brought up like the energy back up. Compared to 9 and 10, they were more slow. 8 and so on, 8 and the ones beforehand, they were more like fast, chill, and kind of fast. So now we're on to the last 2 songs of the album. We got Dear Lord and The Light Part 2.
Dear Lord, Lord, so please, Lord.
Wow.
So God bless you, love, healing with your light. Oh, you're praying all the time to you, showing to the light.
These vocals, man. Wow. Bareface always got the vocals. Woo! That was like Bareface's exclusive song that he always put at the end of Saturations with Team, Summer, and Waste, I think was the last one on the first album. But it's kind of like those vibes where it's like it's him singing and he's all angelic and he's just having fun, you know, being himself as a singer, you know. So I really do appreciate him, you know, hopping on the track and making a solo song. But it looks like other people joined as well in unison to make his voice sound, you know, more powerful, more angelic. So honestly, this was a really good song. I really liked like the slowness that came after Don't Shoot Up the Party, and it slowed down and it calmed down and it was just peaceful and angelic. We're on the final song of Roadrunner, and it's called The Light Part 2. So it looks like it's a continuation of The Light, maybe, but we'll see. Let's do this.
Sick of these niggas giving me false info. Like I ain't grow up on MTV, Boondocks, and the Chappelle Show. Protect me from the city, couldn't save me from the world. Back then,
What a beautiful
had GC on
instrumental,
repeat,
man.
and you whip, no peace in my streets. And
so,
these
like,
days, no
angelic,
license.
so-
Only take
so
the Jeep
powerful.
if my before your life flashed. What happens when you die? Does it fade black? I sent
Wow.
you in my skin and the trucker cap. To tell the truth, I am just like you. Left it all in the pistol that you used. Always be a little man. Following your footsteps, even though I'm mad. Even though you're gone, you live on. In the day I have kids, I'm telling about grandpa and how
Man.
great he is. And the grandkids, you'll never meet if it weren't for you. It's safe to say I'll find a way out the darkness. The way you left mine is me the hardest.
Wow.
What a shame, things change in the blink of an eye. Fade away, fast break to the depths in the sky. And permanence turn permanent with a nine. The light is worth the wait. I promise, wait. Why did you do it? The light is worth the wait. I promise, wait. Screaming, please don't do it.
Hello everyone. So this is me the day after the listening of Roadrunner, and I'm currently almost done editing the video, and I was looking at my review, and if I'm going to be honest, it wasn't the best. So I'm going to give my personal review after listening to it for the second time. When it comes to a lot of the music that was presented to us, I feel like my favorite songs had to have been Count on Me, Bankroll, I'll Take You On, Don't Shoot Up the Party, and definitely the Light Part 2. The reason why I say those songs is because they were all so diverse. Like, each of them had like a piece of something different. Like, Count on Me was like really like groovy, and like you're vibing with people together, like you're all having fun, right? Bankroll was like hype, but then there was like some slow moments too. I'll Take You On was really like jumpy, like you could really like play this in a car driving on a highway, you know. And then Don't Shoot Up the Party was also a vibe too, like you could literally play that at a party and just vibe together, you know. And then and then the Light Part 2. After listening to it for the second time, I didn't realize so many of the things that passed over my head with Joba and Kevin. Like, it was so angelic, and it was so deep. Not to mention the instrumental was just so like, it was so soothing to hear, like, throughout the whole time. It's like, it was like so peaceful, and I don't know what other words to describe it other than that it was soothing and peaceful, you know, and angelic, because at the end of the day, that's what it sounded like. And I honestly really did enjoy this album. Like, when it comes to other albums, I really personally like their Saturation trilogy, and Ginger was pretty good too. Iridescence was a pretty good album too. I feel like there were some exceptional songs in each of those albums, but I feel like Roadrunner really brings back like a stepping ground for other albums that they've produced. So honestly, if I were to give this a rating, I'd probably give it like a 9.5 out of 10, because there were so many good songs that I could go and say I can confidently say I'm gonna save like at least, out of the 13 songs, I'm gonna say I'll save at least 7 of them, and probably come back and listen to the whole album again and again, and pick up more lyrics and more messages that they said throughout their music. But all I gotta say is it was a very beautiful album, especially around the end with Jobo's vocals. It was crazy. Oh my god. If you enjoyed watching this video, please go ahead and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell to always be notified when any new videos are up. And if you enjoyed this reaction, go ahead and drop down a like and say what your favorite part of the reaction was. Other than that, I hope to see you in the next one, and have a great day.